Hi friends, hope you are doing great. Today we are going to see Google Cloud Data Catalog concepts. So what is data catalog? So what is a data catalog? Data catalog, it is a fully managed scalable metadata management service in Google Cloud's data analytics family of products. So, in another term, data catalog, it is a fully managed and scalable metadata management service that allows organizations to quickly discover, manage, and understand all their data in Google Cloud. It offers a simple and easy to use search interface for data discovery powered by the same Google search technology that supports Gmail and Drive, a flexible and powerful cataloging system for capturing technical and business metadata, an auto tagging mechanism for sensitive data with DLP API integration. So, what is DLP? It is a data loss prevention. Cloud DLP provides tools to classify, mask, tokenize, and transform sensitive elements to help you better manage the data that you collect, store, or use for. So it is a fully managed DLP. It is a fully managed service designed to help us discover, classify, and protect our most sensitive data. So next we are going to see why do we need a data catalog. So first one is we have searching for insightful data, and second is understanding data, and third is making data useful. So most organizations today are dealing with a large and growing number of data assets. Data stakeholders, consumers, producers, and administrators within an organization face a number of challenges. So those challenges I have listed here. Searching for insightful data. So first we will see searching for insightful data. Data consumers don't know what data is where. They have to navigate data swamps they stumble into. Data consumers don't know what data to use to get insights because most data is not well documented, and even if documented is not well maintained. Data cannot be found and is often lost when it is resides only in people's minds. Next we are going to see understanding data. Is the data fresh, clean, validated, approved for use in production? Which data set of several duplicate sets is relevant and up to date? How does one data set relate to another? Who is using the data and who is the owner? Who and what process are transforming the data? And next we are going to see making the data useful. Data producers don't have an efficient way to put forward their data for consumers. If there are no self-service, consumers may overwhelm producers. Several data engineers cannot manually provide data to thousands of data analysts. So next, without the right tools, the above challenges together become a major obstacle to the efficient use of data. Data catalog provides a centralized place that allows organization to gain a unified view and enrich data with technical and business metadata, improve data management, and take ownership over the data to improve trust and confidence in it. Next, we are going to see using data catalog. There are two main ways as to interact with data catalog. First one is searching, second is tagging. Searching for data assets that we have access to. Next one is tagging assets with metadata. In addition, data catalog can leverage the results of a cloud data loss prevention scan to identify sensitive data directly within data catalog in the form of tag templates. So next we are going to see how data catalog works. Data catalog can sorry Data catalog can catalog the native metadata on the data assets from the following Google Cloud System sources: BigQuery data sets, tables and views, PubSub topics, Dataproc, Metastore services, databases, and tables. We can also use data catalog APIs to create and manage entries for custom data resource types. After our data is cataloged, we can add our own metadata to these assets using tags. Okay. So next one is a technical and business metadata. Data catalog handles two types of metadata. First one is technical metadata and second one is business metadata. To understand this difference, so we are going to see this data catalog entry, example data catalog entry. In this I have given, so technical metadata, it's shown under BigQuery table details. This is sourced from the underlying storage system where the data asset lives and includes project information such as name and ID, asset name and description, Google Cloud resource labels, schema name and description for BigQuery tables and views. So now we are going to talk about business metadata. It's shown under the tags 1. This is user generated metadata applied to the asset using data catalog tags. Business metadata is always linked to a technical metadata entry. So this is the thing which we have given in technical and business metadata. Now we are going to see search and discovery and tags. So search and discovery data catalog offers powerful structured search capabilities and predict based filtering over both the technical and business metadata for an data asset. Data catalog controls some metadata such as user generated tags, but for all metadata sourced from the underlying storage system. So data catalog, it is a read-only service that reflects the metadata and permissions provided by the underlying storage systems. For a given project, data catalog automatically catalogs the following Google Cloud assets: BigQuery data sets, tables, views, PubSub topics, preview data proc, metastore services, databases, and tables. In addition to cataloging assets within the project IDs, we have metadata access to. Data catalog can catalog data stored in the BigQuery projects that contain public datasets. To catalog metadata from non-GCP systems in our organization, we can use the following two things: community contributed connectors to a number of popular on-premises data sources. This is first one, and second one is manually leverage the data catalog APIs for custom entries. Next, we are going to talk about tags. Tags are nothing but it's sometimes called as business metadata. So tags, documenting data assets at a large scale is difficult, especially when the data is consumed by different groups within an organization. Each group can have their own set of documentation for describing data assets. Data catalog tag templates help you create and manage common metadata about data assets in a single location. The tags are attached to the data assets when means it can be discovered in the data catalog system. Using this feature, we can also build additional applications that consume this contextual metadata about a data asset and take further actions. So tags are sometimes called as business metadata. Metadata is nothing but data about the data. So how to interact with data catalog? So there are three ways we have. We can access data catalog by using the Cloud Console, the G-Cloud command line interface CLI, and the data catalog APIs, or by making calls to the API using Cloud Client libraries. Next, we are going to see features of the data catalog. First one is serverless, second is metadata as a service, central catalog, search and discovery, schematized metadata, cloud DLP integration, on-prem connector. So serverless, first one is serverless. It's a fully managed scalable metadata management service. It requires no infrastructure to set up or manage, allowing us to focus on our business. Second one is metadata as a service, metadata management service for cataloging data assets via custom APIs and the UI, thereby providing a unified view of data wherever it is. Central catalog, a flexible and powerful cataloging system for capturing both technical metadata automatically as well as business metadata or tags in a structured format. Search and discovery, a simple and easy to use UI with powerful structured search capabilities to quickly and easily find data assets, powered by the same Google search technology that supports Gmail and Drive. Schematized metadata, it supports schematized tags, enum, bool, data time. It supports schematized tags, example enum, bool, datetime, and not just simple text tags, providing organization rich and organized business metadata. So enums are used when we know all possible values at compile time, such as choices on a menu, rounding models, command line flags, etc. Next one is cloud DLP integration. Cloud DLP integration discovers and classifies sensitive data. It is providing intelligence and helping to simplify the process of governing our data. Last one, on-prem connectors. It is on-prem connectors. It ingests technical metadata from non-Google Cloud data assets to data catalog for a unified view of all our data assets. So we have done with the data catalog concepts, friends. In our upcoming video, we are going to see Google Cloud Data Catalog demo. Thanks a lot, friends. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, you can subscribe my YouTube channel so that it will motivate me to upload more videos about the Google Cloud platform. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye bye.